Hello, welcome back to Pentiment. It's me, a Prustian, and I am still trying to figure out who this murderer is. I thought I'd be able to investigate somewhere in the Abbey for more information about Guy's stuff, but apparently not. So let's head back, I guess? Actually, wait, what's possible here? The Golden Hand, the mill. Oh, right. I was gonna go to the mill and see if I could um, go hiking or hunting? Hunting up the mountain with Lendhart, I guess. I don't really love any of my options right now because I really was 100% like, I'm gonna find this information about Guy. And now I don't seem to have the chance to. And I'm like, shoot, did I miss my chance? Anyways, you know what? I'm not gonna stress it. It's fine. Let's talk to Paul. Hello, Master Mailer. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Else is still here. Our farms. I'm gonna go. Is Lendhart here that I can talk to him then? Andreas, look at this day. How do you feel about a hunt up in the mountains? That's true. With soldiers surrounding the town, are you sure that's safe? Ah, the surrounding the peasants. The Duke knows I support the abbot. I always have. You and I aren't in danger, Andreas. If we want to hunt, we can hunt. Yeah, it hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. What do you know? No, come hunting with me and I'll tell you. Alright, fine. We're doing it. Wonderful. You'll have to leave the boy behind, though. He'll slow us down. I understand. Caspar, you can stay here with Paul until we return. Alright, Master. Oh, see, that's kind of nice. He gets to hang out with Paul. Oh my god, I have a crossbow. Ah, how is the climb suiting you, Mailer? Suits me just fine. I always love a good hike. There are lovely mountain ranges in Aragon that lead all the way to the sea. They feature an incredible variety of climates, plants, and animals. Huh, well, take a moment to appreciate the view. You know what I am, because we've got like the Roman ruins and it showed the mill and stuff. Let me know when you're ready to continue. It's pretty cool. You can see the town. The farms. Where's the... Oh, the abbey would be over here. I can see all of Tassing and Keirsau from here. I probably have enough time for a quick sketch. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. We don't get to see Andreas do art very often, actually. Despite all of Tassing's troubles, it looks peaceful from up here. Why is this so hard? It's like my mind just wants my hand to stop. The drawing is difficult? That's interesting. I can't even draw something as beautiful as this valley. Is he having like, I guess it'd be like artist block? I guess? Huh. He has been saying that all of his commissions are difficult for him right now. And if he's struggling to actually make the art, that makes a lot of sense. Like, you kind of see, like, in the 7 years since he was here last, right? Andreas goes home, gets married, becomes an official master craftsman. They have a child. Child dies from plague. It wrecks their marriage. He goes to Aragon to get away, work on his art, but he's stuck. I can see all of that. And it's like, oh, damn. It's a tough time, Andreas. Hmm. Alright. Look, you can see the Duke's soldiers getting in formation around the town. Peter has no idea what he's gotten the peasants into. Oh, that's not Keirsau. That's the soldiers. I did not look that closely, but all the colors. Keirsau's maybe over here? Oh, goddamn. Whole ass army. Come nightfall, it will be too late. You seem happy about the whole situation. I am. It's about time the peasants were brought back in line, reminded of the order of things. All that space devoted to fields. It's a pity we need the peasants to work them. I mean, my dude, you're the miller. What are you gonna do if nobody has grain for you to mill? Like, you rely on them. They rely on you. They lead hard lives and do difficult work. That's not my problem. God saw fit to make them peasants. They're grist for God's mill, and no one wants grist. We just want the flour that comes from it. Yeah, without grist there would be no flour. Like I said, it's a pity. Still, their women are of some value. Don't misunderstand me. They're as stupid as the men, but they do have some charms. When they're young, of course. They age like buttermilk in the sun. I mean, the thing is, Lendhart, like Andreas is, I've chosen this kind of womanizer path, but he's not. I don't think Andreas looks down on the women like Lendhart does. Say nothing. Well, that's enough talk for now. Are you ready to head up? Yeah, let's continue. Okay, yeah, here is the abbey. I see all the structures now. Poof. Deer come through this clearing at all times of year. There's a natural blind up ahead. We can watch from there. Okay. That's right, he has a gun. I forgot about that. I have to admit, I didn't think much of you when you were last in Tassing. Poor artist and all that. That's interesting, because I didn't think much of you either. Don't act like we're not alike, Mailer. We've both made something of ourselves. 7 years ago, you were boarding in a rundown peasant's hovel. Now you're a master running your own workshop in Nuremberg. Men like us make our own fortune. Do you, though? Like, Andreas had this chance to become a master artist craftsman, I think, because of his father. I think Lendhart must have inherited the mill from his family. He didn't build it from scratch. Didn't your father build the mill? The old mill. I built this one, the only windmill in Bavaria. I mean, I guess, okay, I'll give you credit there then. But yeah, with his fortune. You're missing the point. We've built something for ourselves. Peter Gertner will toil the same field his father did until he drops. Big George will do the same. Peasants ask for the world, but they can't even comprehend what's outside of their tiny plot of land. Where's this conversation leading? This rebellion by the farmers, it won't go anywhere. Whether it ends peacefully or violently, they won't win. If they need a scapegoat for Otto's death, look to Martin Bauer. Why would he want to kill Otto? Martin didn't want to support Otto's little rebellion. He was quite happy with the way things were. Something changed recently. I think Otto learned something about Martin that Martin didn't want to get out. Yeah, there were those notes, too. It was dire enough to change Martin from resisting Otto to wholeheartedly supporting him in front of the town. Yeah, this is fortunate, but that's it? What evidence is there? Find some. If Otto found out, others must know or at least have suspicions. Shh, get down. He's there. See him? You lead. I'll follow. Oh god, I don't actually want to shoot a deer. Oh, I shot the deer. Not very well, I guess. You missed me by inches. I heard the ball fly past my head. I don't think he was shooting at us. He was just shooting next to us. At the deer. We'll just say, what was that? This gun isn't the most accurate weapon, but I hit the deer. What more do you want? For you to be more careful? Oh, relax, Mailer. You're fine. Let's find the stag. It can't have gone far. Huh? Oh. Oh, dear. It's not dead yet. Oh, it looks like we both wounded it, but not enough. It's easy enough to kill a dumb beast when it's helpless. Yet you seem to take pleasure in overpowering helpless creatures. It is the nature of a wolf to feed upon sheep. You're a miller. You make flour. I am a miller with a gun. Alright. Alright, dude. Jesus Christ. Sorry, dear. But I think he would have hit it even if I hadn't. Now then, let's find a long stick to carry the deer. It was a good hunt. Thank you for coming with me. Yeah, I went with you hoping you would tell me something useful about Otto's death. And I did. Maybe it wasn't what you wanted. I don't really care about what you want. Think about what I said about Martin. I'll look into it. I'm glad to hear it. Good luck, Andreas Mahler. I don't know if I have time. Troops have arrived. Everyone will be waiting to hear my evidence now. I best head into town and be prepared to name a suspect. God, I want it to be... I want it to be Brother Guy. But I don't know if I have... I don't know what evidence I have. I don't... Oh, God, this is going to be a disaster. Again. Again, a disaster. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, God bless you. Shit. The way this game feels realistic in that you're like doing your best, but there's not enough time and there's not enough information. And oh God, it's tough. Okay. We don't have much time, so let's get this over with. I know some of you are frightened. Some of you want to give up. We have to see this through. Maybe we can't get what we've been fighting for, but we can get justice for Otto. That's right, for Otto, justice. Dad, what about the Duke's soldiers? They've been getting closer all day. I know. That's why we have to do this now, before it's too late. All we need now is for Andreas to tell us who did it. Lies on me. No more stalling, Andreas. We need to know who killed Otto, and we need to know now. Can Andreas even tell us the truth? I'll tell you so that justice can be served, not so you can fulfill your revenge. Andreas is right. Violence is not the answer. The guilty party should face the law, not a mob. I'm not debating this, Ulrich. We're out of time. Acting now is the only way to get justice. We can't let anything stop us. A name, Andreas. Just give us a name. We'll do the rest. She made it, everyone. She made it. Rachel gave birth to a baby girl. Hey, Rachel, good. I hope Rachel's okay too. Oh, baby. Quiet, quiet. I don't think she needs the entire mob in here. Everyone needs to stay back. Give Rachel space. Yes, Agnes, of course. All is well, praise God. Oh, it's the printmaking. Aww. I didn't look at it closely. Safe and sound, and a baby girl. Baruch Hashem. With everything going on, with everything that could have happened, God be praised. Such a blessing. Thanks be to God indeed. Oh. I tell you what, I'm not I don't have any babies and I don't plan to have babies and I don't want babies, but other people's babies, when those little fingers go around your finger, that is top notch, one of the best things like in the world. So good. Peter, I'm sorry. I can't keep supporting you anymore. I understand your cause, but I need to protect my daughter and keep my friends safe. I've already lost Marie and Bert. I can't bear to lose anyone else. If bowing to the Duke's wishes will protect us, I'll do it gladly. I believe in the cause, Peter, but not at the cost of any more violence. The thing is, I think he's right. There's just no way. There's zero way for these peasants to face these soldiers and not be massacred. I think he's making the right decision. Lives are at stake now. Please excuse me, everyone. I need a moment to myself. Maybe he's right. This is too much. Right, what about our safety? Matter isn't so straightforward. How can you all so easily give up? That soldier said the Duke would consider concessions for the town if we release the abbot. Surely that will be enough. Let's see. There is room in the law to allow a peaceful resolution. We should trust Andreas' expertise and judgment. Trust in the law as well. Force will not solve anything. Letting the abbot go would be justice, wouldn't it? If he's not the one who killed Otto? You townsfolk don't understand. Letting the abbot go won't fix anything. If we can't get the concessions we need, all peasants will starve and die in the end, and then where will Tassing be? Besides, Otto's death needs to be vindicated. Don't walk away from this now, Ulrich. I'm not swayed from the cause, Peter. Rest assured. But Ulrich, this isn't your fight. Gret. It is moral and Christian to stand with the peasants. I cannot do otherwise. Damn you all. Such behavior is reckless and cruel, especially right now. Get out, all of you. Let Rachel rest. Yes, Agnes, we'll go now. Andreas, we're not done. We must still find justice for Otto before the Duke's soldiers arrive. Yeah, let's continue this outside. Oh, God. What am I gonna say? What's gonna happen? I don't know. No more stalling. No more interruptions. Tell us what you know, Andreas. Give us a name. Give us a name or the monks can burn along with their precious books. Huh. Mobbing the culprit won't give you any concessions. Let's give the murderer to the Duke's men instead. The Duke's men have forced us to act. We can worry about the abbot and the soldiers after we've dealt with the killer. Tell us. I have one more condition. God damn it, Mailer. We don't have time for this. Let Caspar leave. He doesn't have to be wrapped up in this mess. What? Leave? Yes, fine. The boy can leave. It's not his fight. Oh, shit. Everything I did for Caspar means he's not gonna be willing to leave. Oh, that is like heartbreaking. Encouraged him to learn from your mistakes, showed concern for him, cared for him after we fell in the cistern, reassured him when the mob came. Like, he idolizes Andreas for all of this. And there's no way he'll leave. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Okay. Oh, damn. Please, Caspar, I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you. No, no, Master Andreas, I won't leave you. I know you don't want to, but you have to. Find your way back to Salzburg, back to your family. Please. He won't do it. Maybe he will. Master Andreas, you'll teach me again when this is all over, right? I'm gonna fucking lie. Of course, Caspar. I'll be right behind you. All right. I'll see you soon, Master. Okay. Okay. He still left. That's good. Who killed Otto? Okay. Pick a suspect to rally the mob against. Either Hannah or Guy. Oh, Hannah, I have like 2 pages. Okay, here's Guy's stuff. Okay. So Hannah or Guy. I don't have enough against Martin, I suspect. I think this is the better option. There's just, I don't have as much evidence. Like this, the thread puller. I'm gonna try Guy here. The embezzler. Get Guy killed. Oh. Oh. If I could have pinned this on the Miller, you know I would have. But I couldn't. Would I have pinned it on Martin over Brother Guy? Probably not. I think there have been a couple times when Brother Guy, I'm like, yeah, okay. He spoke up in defense of the Jews being tormented in the Inquisition in Spain, so that was like the one thing where I was like, yeah, okay, maybe you're not the worst person. And then everything else, he's just been a little shit. Doing the abbot's bidding? Maybe we'll be burning down the abbey after all. No, Guy acted alone. He was stealing money from the abbey. Otto tried to see Guy's ledger at the scriptorium. When Guy refused, Otto said he'd see it one way or another. So he panicked. One way or another, he'd be caught, either by Otto or the abbot. Huh, we won't touch the others, Andreas, but if Brother Guy killed Otto, he needs to face justice. All right, Peter, we've heard Andreas out, but the accused should be allowed to defend themselves. Huh, I've heard enough. We're getting Guy. Getting him to defend himself? Was he with the other monks? What if they're protecting him? Quickly, get to the scriptorium. Carl, I saw Guy running out of the church just now. He was headed towards Lendhart's mill. Lendhart's mill. Let's go. Get after him. Lendhart would protect him. Yeah. Stand back, brutes. This won't end well for any of you. Brother Guy is my protection, and I won't hesitate to shoot you like the animals you are. So stay away from my fucking mill. Oh, this asshole. Maybe the gun will blow up in his face. And you, Andreas, I thought you might have learned something from our little chat. Seems you really are as pathetic as the rest of this lot. Just give us the murderer, Lendhart. Don't make things worse. Fuck you, Andreas. I thought you had a backbone, but you're just a spineless bastard. Elsa, take the boy and go. You don't need to be involved in this. She's like, hell yeah, we're out. No, Elsa, get back in the mill. Don't you dare disobey me, Paul. You hear me? Get your mother back inside. Hi, Brother Guy. You should probably shut the door. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm taking Mom and we're leaving. Somewhere far away from you. Yeah, this abusive asshole. You'll regret this, boy. I won't be responsible for how your life turns out if you leave. Lendhart, let them go. They've lived under your rule long enough. I should have expected this from you, Paul. You've always been a sad excuse for a son. And Elsa, if you do this, you won't find anyone else to love you. Yeah, see, the worst, right? You'll be a feckless old crone like that Ottilia, Elsa. It's over, Lendhart. They're gone. Hell yeah. You're not so high and mighty now, are you? You're gonna lose everything, just like us. He's gonna fucking shoot you, Peter. Give up, Mueller. There's more of us than you in that mill. You can't shoot us all. Give us that dirty monk, you bastard. I didn't do anything. You have to believe me. I had nothing against Otto. Nothing against the peasants. I'm on your side. You're a liar, a thief, and a murderer. And now you'll pay for it. You're all mad. This isn't how the law works, and you know it. Your blabbering will change nothing. Now, you've never given a damn about law or justice or propriety or fucking decency a day in your life, Lendhart. Ha! You've let me have my way for years, Peter, and done shit all about it. You've never stood up for anything, and you won't get any further today, coward. Is that the line of attack to take, Lendhart? Peter, Lendhart, please. Let us search for peace tonight. Such language is not Christian. Oh, Ulrich. Oh, Ulrich. You tried. Coward, am I? Come down here and face me like a man, you piece of shit. Please, everyone calm down. We can still talk this out. Violence is not the answer, Peter. You can't blame the man, Ulrich. Force is all Peter and his family knows. Certainly worked with Christine. Who's Christine? Was that his wife? Peter's wife, maybe? How dare you even speak her name, much less suggest? You fucking asshole, you shot Ulrich. Lendhart, you killed him. Murder! You monster! Burn him! Make him pay. You've been a menace on this town long enough, Lendhart, but murder? You've brought this on yourself. Peter, he was aiming for you. Let both of the murderers die together. Yeah, they're gonna burn that mill down. Now it's mostly stone. Andreas' troops are advancing this way on the town. Troops are advancing on the town. We need to go now. We must let the abbot out so he can talk to the Duke's soldiers. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Let's do that. God damn it, when you know Ulrich is, like, the best person in the town, you know? Father Abbot, you can come out. The peasants won't hurt you now. Really? Why? Andreas found the killer and justice has been dispensed. Peter has to keep his word. Are you sure? Father, please, Father Abbot, the Duke's soldiers have surrounded the town. We have to show them you're in no danger and the peasants aren't holding you captive. We don't want any more bloodshed, Father. Oh, thank God. Is it over? Finally. What's happened at the mill? Is anyone hurt? We saw a fire. Where's Brother Guy? What's happened to him? Peter, stop. You got your justice. You swore you wouldn't harm the abbot or the brothers, remember? I did. No one else needs to die tonight. The abbot can talk to the Duke's herald. You held Lendhart responsible for his actions. We can convince the Duke that what happened tonight was justice. Otto is dead. Ulrich is dead. We can work through this, Peter. Hope is not lost. Everything can go back to the way it was before. I'm not sure that's the way to say it. Right. The way it was before. Right? Because Peter doesn't like the way it was before. Like nothing ever happened. Peter! Is he burning the books? What is it? What did you do? Dad? God save us! He's lit the manuscripts! Nothing's ever going to change. The books! Dad, what did you do? We need to get the water in the sister's well. Quickly, before it spreads. I think it's spreading. Peter, the soldiers are in the abbey. They're coming this way. Oh, God. We need to save as many of the books as we can. No, we need to get out of here. God save us. Ah, get out, get out. Everybody run. How could this have happened? Andreas, let's go. Andreas. Okay, well, you saved a book. I'm sorry, I can't. He's saving more books. Andreas! Oh no, and the peasants. Because how do you argue that there's been a peaceful resolution that doesn't need soldiers when the abbey is on fucking fire? Ugh. I don't know if this was avoidable. Caspar, no. I don't know. Maybe. Jesus. Is that Andreas? Oh. Satya. The saint. Well, to all interested parties regarding investments made to Andreas Mahler, artist of Nuremberg, for the creation of a mural in the Church of Our Lady. The Chamber Court upholds the rulings of the Nuremberg City Court and Council in 1526 and 1527 respectfully. All claimants sign contracts containing clauses under which their investments could be returned. As Andreas Mahler's death indisputably resulted from a greater power, a contractually exempted circumstance, his estate cannot be held liable. In the interest of feminine liberty, his widow, Sabine, retains all contested investments. Well, that's good, to be honest. She needs to be taken care of. The 15th day of February, Anno Domini, 1534. I did not expect Andreas to die. Finished Act 2. What is there now? That's not the end of the game? They're foraging. They're foraging for acorns in the forest. But she's a monk. Magdalene. Magdalene was the kid, right? The toddler? Who we gave the book to. Klaus's daughter. So she's a townsperson, not a peasant. Sorry, I'm trying to suss out, does this mean things have changed in Tassing? It's certainly been a while. Feels like it's getting cold this year. Early this year, doesn't it? At my age, it feels like the cold comes earlier every year. But we need this chill for the leaves to fall and the galls with them. Oh, a parasitic growth which develops on oak trees, caused by wasps laying their eggs under the tree bark. Oak galls were traditionally harvested and distilled into iron ink used in manuscripts. Okay, I'd heard that word before, but I didn't know what it was that specifically. What, you don't want to climb the saint's tree to pull them off? Ah, even in my youth that would have required divine intervention. No, thank you. I'll stay here on the ground, wait patiently for the Lord to deliver. Don't you have ink back at your father's shop, though? For the press, he has it delivered. This is just for my drawings. So they're collecting galls, not acorns. Okay. Besides, sometimes it feels nice to do things the old way. An old way it is, I would know. Oates. Hey, Mags, Sister Gertrude. God bless you, Master Zimmerman. I told you not to call me that. What, Mags? Why, people call me Oates. You don't see me complaining. It's not even a name. It's a valley. You like being called Oates. Right, so why are you being so stuck up? Master Zimmerman, would you call Mary Magdalene, witness to our Lord's death and resurrection, Mags? I guess not. Then it seems only fitting you should call Mistress Druckerin by her full Christian name. All right. Sorry, sister. Sorry, Mags. Magdalene. Anyway, your dad wants to see you. What? Why? Isn't he at the rat house? He is. He wants you to grab his mural sketches and bring them. Fine. I suppose this is enough galls for now. I was just about finished too. God bless you both. Don't be long, Magdalene. The council's waiting on this. Not sure why this falls on me, but I suppose I better get going. Huh, I think Dad left the rat house plans on his workshop bench at home next to the printing press. The mural. Are we going to be Magdalene now? Oh my god. Saint Satya's shrine. Martha especially likes to leave offerings for her. It's Martha. It's gotta be... It's several years later, right? 15, 20 years later? Agnes gathers chamomile here every day to prepare her cures for the coming year. To the forest. You forgot your basket. To the meadow. Oh! The abbey. Did you see the abbey? Okay. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go the other way. Smell the roses, examine 10 flowers. I can smell the anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. I'm trying to see, is the abbey still burned out? It was hard to tell. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I wondered. They have not rebuilt, which in a way doesn't surprise me if they were kind of on you know, a rough situation. Is that a new mill? I think that's a new mill. This old statue of St. Moritz has seen better days. Golden hand. I never did find out what was with that Samuel guy who sat in the back. Hmm. Oh, is the woman in the cell still alive? I forget her name. Starts with an A. I'm just... I wasn't expecting another big time skip after Andreas died. Good God. This game is full of surprises. Okay. Sleep. No. I was trying to find a thing. I thought it was here somewhere. Dark House Upper. Yeah. They're at house mural sketches. I think this is what my dad wants. I think these are all the plans. What is... Is this part of the plans? Oh, no. Stop. Huh. Yeah, what an odd color. We don't have an ink like this here. At least, I don't think we do. Well, whatever. I'll bring it just in case. Alright, I better get these over to the rat house. Yeah, we never have quite figured out who the thread puller is and what's going on with that. Okay, is there anything interesting up here? Probably not. No. Okay. Just checking. I'm just overwhelmed with what happened in the first part. It really feels like there was... I don't know if Brother Guy really was the culprit or not, but it doesn't really feel like there was any way to avoid the abbey burning down and the peasants being massacred. Like, whew. I think the rat house is probably in the central town. Yeah. Maybe there was a way to avoid Ulrich dying. Hey again, Mags. Are you serious? I just told you not to call me that. What are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do? Oh, what business is that of yours? Not me. All my work's done, Mags. What do you care? It's not like you've got important work to do. Oh, okay. I get to choose a background. Tinker, domestics, bookkeeping. I'm gonna go with Tinker. That sounds like fun. Maintains and tinkers with the press and type. Sometimes works with Baltus. That feels very, like, specific to her family. So, I keep the press running for my dad, and I work with Baltus on his inventions. Yeah, this was, like, this guy that we met at the bonfire. That seems a little more important than standing around the commons in the middle of the day. Baltus's inventions are stupid. Doesn't seem like something a girl should be involved with, if you ask me. Right. No one did. Calm down, Mags. You're gonna get a reputation. Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation. Huh. Interesting. I think this one is the most interesting to me. Barbs, Magdalene is skilled at singing, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. At least I have a reputation. If you died today, your epitaphs would read, 3 shitheads who spend every morning harassing girls in the commons. Assuming you got a grave, that is. More likely they toss your worthless bodies on a compost heap and hope for a better return. Oh, damn, girl. Jesus Christ. All right, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted? Yes, that's why I was on my way to the rat house. Hopefully I can drop these off and start my reading for the day. Reading? What book is so important that you need to get back to it? Huh. Huh. I'm gonna go with this one. It feels almost like something she would have in common with Andreas, and I kind of like that. So we'll go with polyglot. She can't speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. Don Floricel de Niqua. Don what? Floricel, like flower. It's a nightly romance written in Castilian. Such a beautiful language. Who speaks that? People from Castile? Never heard of it? Right, sounds made up. Don't you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever? What is this? Yes, trees and birds and whatever. That's right. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Do you have any books on frogs? What? Never mind. Wait. Oots, aren't you supposed to be at the rat house too? You're on the council. Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Let's go. Fine. I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. Hey, it's Father Thomas, Big George, and Werner, I think? And Paul? I hope that's Paul. These murals should depict the truth. What we know is the truth. I don't think it's so simple, Klaus. Are you afraid of angering our Lord, Father Thomas? I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. I don't know. I'm tired of arguing. I just want it to look nice and show what happened. Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed where talking has failed. I'm done arguing with them. I'll see you at home for supper. Okay. It's alright, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much. Sounds like things got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. Isbal. For all the good it did us, he hasn't budged. What's the point of talking if you can't make any progress? Magdalene, could you speak to your father, help him see things from our point of view? Father Thomas, I don't even know what you're all arguing about. What is your point of view? Klaus has strong, very strong, opinions on how the history of Tassing of Keirsau Abbey should be portrayed. And those portrayals may upset some of our neighbors. Is it the real concern that it's going to upset the Lord? And this is not like God the Lord. This is, Lord of the land, I assume. Isn't everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialized on the wall? You keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do. Not entirely. Well, what do you think, George? I know I'm not the smartest man in this room, but I know what happened to my own dad. I know what he did. It doesn't feel right to ignore what happened to him. What happened to Otto. Look, you all knew my dad. I never had the chance. Oh, that's right. Ulrich's son. Oh, God. I don't want to make the people in this town angry. I don't want to make our lord angry. None of us do. Maybe there's a way to tell the story in a way that's true without upsetting anyone. So, it's all very complicated, you see, Magdalene. Try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history. It's a little less inflammatory. Hmm. My father was deeply affected by the revolt. It won't be easy to convince him of anything. The revolt was a major event for everyone in Tassing. I know how hard it was for him. We need to come to an agreement, or call off the mural entirely. He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You can't tell him no all of a sudden. Then help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you. Alright. She is a little bit harsh, right? So, fine, but only so he can paint it, not on account of your bickering like children. Now I'm going back home. This mess has already taken up too much of my day already. A new clock. Look at this fucking clock. Incredible. Magdalene. Thank you for bringing the drawing to the rat house. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. Those men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I'm trying to do, they get scared. Then they talk and talk and talk. They talk all day and we're never any closer to a decision. I'm sick of it. Sick of the whole thing. They'd probably stop arguing if you just proposed something more predictable. Of course. Then what's the point of doing it? I've spent my whole life illustrating and printing other people's stories. For the first time, I feel like this is my story to tell. I didn't know it was so important to you. I hear all of these stories about what this place was, how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before, happened to other people. But 18 years ago, I was right in my guess, we lived through something, you and I, everyone in Tassing. Everyone wants to forget about it, pretend it didn't happen. You don't. No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing. I was worried for you, worried for Benjamin and Rachel and Esther. I was so afraid that I'd lose you. I wouldn't have been able to bear it. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all of the others. And we lived. Survivor's guilt? Oof. Dad, everyone says it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died. Maybe I could have stopped him from going to the mill. Maybe we could have stopped the peasants from burning it down. But we'll never know. Is that what this is about? This mural? It's a chance to put something down in a place where everyone can see. If people start to forget, this will remind them. We were there. Or we were here. This happened. If I don't do it, who will? I think he's right. You're right, Dad. I wish the men in the rat house saw me the way you do. One way or another, you'll figure it out. I hope so. All the arguing has left me beat. I'm going to bed early. Alright, I'm going to stay up a bit and write a letter to Esther. Esther's the... Look at her! She was the baby! Oh... Good. Please say hello to her from me. And her parents. I know, Dad. Good night, Magdalene. I love you. Love you too. All this running around has left me tired too. It'd be nice to sit at my desk and just write for a while. Or I would, except I'm out of time. What a whirlwind. This fucking game. Oh my god. All right. Well, yeah, I guess I'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.